Sorry, Bring Arts Kai, but this is what I have been waiting for. Finally, I have it in hand. What the heck is up, you guys? Animated Heroes here, back with another action figure review. And as you guys can see, this time it is of the SH Figuarts Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora figure. And like I said, I've been waiting on this for a while. I had the Bring Arts Kai, but that thing was just too underwhelming for me, and it had too many paint issues. It looked good, but unfortunately, there was just some stuff I wasn't really digging with the figure. But I've seen good things on this, and I'm hoping that it lives up to pretty much my expectations. I know a lot of people are happy with it, and I think it will. Just looking at it through this small window package right here, I really think I'm gonna like it. So yeah, anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the sexy packaging before we get into the figure. Now for the sexy packaging, they went with white, as you guys can see, which is cool because the whole theme color of Kingdom Hearts 2 was white. They got Kingdom Hearts right there, SH Figuarts Sora right there, and as you guys can see right here, they actually put SH Figuarts as a standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme pursuing character expressions through humanoid action. So I guess that's the definition of SH Figuarts they decided to go with, which is cool. But also they have this image right here of Sora, which was on the very back of the booklet to the Kingdom Hearts 2 game, where you see him looking out into the ocean. I'm really glad they went with that. That's cool. Right here, that doesn't matter. Made in China, Tamashii Nation's Bandai, let you know it's real. Nothing on the bottom that really matters, except for the fact we got a cool image of him with the Keyblade right there. Another cool image of him with the Keyblade on the side. SH Figuarts Sora, Kingdom Hearts 2. Nothing much on this side. Kingdom Hearts Sora, blah, blah, blah. More images of him in poses that we see Sora in all throughout the game. This is another one that I think this one was actually on the cover to Kingdom Hearts 2. I really don't remember. It's been a while, but I'm almost 100% sure that's the pose that was on the cover, if I can say what I'm trying to say. But anyway, all this stuff at the bottom right here, that doesn't matter. So yeah, cool packaging. I really like what they did with that, but that's not what matters. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure that's inside this box that we have all been waiting for. Now, first things first, I'm going to say what absolutely everybody should know, and I'm pretty sure everybody that is a collector would definitely agree with. Quality-wise, this guy is about 100 times better than the Bring Arts Kai. And the reason I say that is because they nailed everything down to a T. This is like, man, this is one of the better Figuarts figures, and this is why I can say that I really like the brand SH Figuarts, because you can tell they put a lot of work into this. This isn't one of those figures they just decided they were going to dish out. And I don't really care about the other characters they're making right now, which is Mickey, who are the other two, Donald and Goofy. I don't really care about those. I really want Riku, I really want Kairi, and some of the other people. I don't care about the Disney Channel characters all that much, because I can go get Mickey for 14 bucks at Toys R Us or something like that. But anyway, man, this guy, though, this is just awesome. Like, look at that. Look at the face on that guy. It looks so perfect. The smile, everything. This is completely Sora. This is it. And I'm not bashing the Bring Arts Kai version at all, but quality wise, it's just not keeping up with this one at all. Now, like I said, the only issues I really had with the Bring Arts Kai was just the fact that the paint was so sloppy, and that's the first figure of their line, so I'm not just going to sit here and completely destroy it, but I know they are going to get better, but I think it's going to be a while before they can keep up with this. I'll put it like that. Before they can do this, I'll give it a while. But bragging on this guy quite a bit, and honestly, just the way they handled a lot of things with this figure really works. I will say I had an issue with this leg, the right leg. It's a little bit loose, but it's not bad at all. But anyway, I'm going to sit him down and quit bragging on him and show you guys how tall he stands. Now, we all know Sora is a teenager, so he doesn't really stand that tall, but figure-wise, he stands, moved him a little bit, he stands right at about 5 inches, and to the top of his hair, I'd say about 5.5. So yeah, pretty short figure. I will show some size comparisons, of course, more towards the end of the video. But honestly, I want to say that the Bring Arts Kai was a little bit bigger. I don't have it anymore to show it off. But like I said, I'll show some size comparisons to let you know how he fits in with other figures. Articulation wise, he can look up About none, simply because his hair is touching his hoodie right there. So no matter how you lift that, it's not going to go anywhere. And all you're going to do is cause the brown paint to rub onto that white. So I don't recommend trying to make him look up. Looking down, he looks down extremely well, as you guys can see. Of course, the head can turn all the way around. Actually, it's kind of like a Figma, the way that they did that. So you can plug it right on in there and it works perfectly. So yeah, as for neck pivot, you can get it to go to the side just a little. Not much on each side, not really much on this side at all. I'm not forcing it, but it does better on this side for me. And like I said, I'm not going to push that too much. Arms go up about that much, which is good enough for me. Forward, of course, can go all the way around if you want to do them like that. He does have a swivel in there at the sleeve, so you can move that however you want. You can bend his arm back about that much, and that's as far as it's going to go, simply because of the sleeve. So yeah, he does have a swivel right here at the glove right there, and then he of course has it right here where his hands are on a ball peg, and the ball peg is actually much bigger than the average ball peg we get from SH Figuarts, and it doesn't look like it's going to break. So that's one thing I definitely like. And you can move the hand just about however you want, of course being hindered by this piece right here a little bit. He does have a diaphragm joint that moves extremely well. He does have a waist swivel that moves extremely well, and you guys can hear that, I'm pretty sure. So that's just letting you know it's new, but still works well. Foot goes forward about that much, goes out back about that much. It doesn't go back straight back, but it goes out. He can, let's see, do the splits extremely well. Actually, I'm surprised about that. And one thing I really like, by the way, these pieces right here are on a peg as well, so if you want to take those off, you can, or you can just peg them on there like that, and it clicks once you put them on, so you'll know when they're on properly. His knee bends back about that much, and I really like the way they worked it, because well, I don't like that black joint in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. That connects to his knee, but I mean, it's not much of a problem. And right here, this piece right here, when you bend the leg back, it kind of goes like up in there so his leg can go back further. And I really like how they handled that. Now at the boot, I think his feet are just kind of pegged into the shoe, so you can move that around however you want. This one was extremely stiff. I actually popped it and it's still stiff right now, and it actually scared me that I had broken it because his legs are extremely skinny, as you guys can see. But yeah, he does have good ankle articulation, so you can move that however you want. You can turn that around however you want. And he does have, let's see, yeah, he has a toe hinge. So yeah, articulation wise, this guy is extremely good, and I dig it. I really do dig it. I think they worked out everything the best way that they could with this figure, and so far I am extremely impressed. Now let's move on to some accessories. Now for accessories, he doesn't come with a whole lot, but he definitely comes with enough. Here is his standard face, which is kind of a smile, which I guess you can say it's a smile, but I'm thinking they meant it to be just more of a default face, and I'll show why in just a second. But he also comes with two fist hands, of course, which I believe every action figure needs. Make sure he doesn't lean back and fall. He comes with an actual smiling face, and that's why I said I think that one is more meant to be a default, but it's a smile as well. Pretty much these two faces look just about the same, but oh well. And he comes with an attack face, which kind of looks weird until you put it on him, but it's still cool. I really do dig it. Now for hands, he comes with a pair of wide open palm hands, which are cool. I'm glad they included these. They could have just went with one pair, so I'm happy with these. Of course, his hands to hold the keyblade in either hand, which is necessary, of course. And he also comes with these two pair of hands that go together, and I believe it's for when he's holding the keyblade with both hands, which you can see right there. This piece right here, you just peg into that little hole right there, and voila, there it goes. Simple and easy, but it is kind of loose and it will come right out, so be careful with that. And last but not least, of course, the main thing he needs is keyblade, and as you guys can see, this piece right here is like an extra piece attached. And one thing I really like is you can actually take it off. That's cool. I did not notice that until just now, but yeah, you can take that off if you want. And the keyblade looks nice. It's just a real soft plastic, and I mean, it's painted really nice and looks well. So accessory wise, I do once again give this guy a pass. Moving right along. Now for some size comparisons, here he is standing next to the SH Figuarts Sage Mode Naruto, which we do have another one coming out, and the GOAT first release SH Figuarts Sasuke. And next up here, he is standing next to the SH Figuarts Son Goku and the SH Figuarts Scouter Vegeta head put on the SH Figuarts Super Vegeta body or Standard Vegeta body, whatever you want to call it. Next up here, he is standing next to the best superhero slash vigilante ever, the Mayfix Dawn of Justice Armored Batman and the Mayfix Dawn of Justice Nightmare Batman. And as you guys can see, they tower over him just like they're supposed to. Now, my final thoughts on this figure are the same as they were when I pulled it out of the packaging. If you like Kingdom Hearts, this figure is automatic. If you like Sora and you are a collector, this figure is automatic. If you have the Bring Arts Kai and you think it's good, but you also think you want this one, this figure is an automatic. Honestly, I can't think of anything wrong with this figure at all. I'm not the type of person to say that there is a flawless figure, but if I was to ever say that there was a flawless action figure, this would be it. This is SH Figuarts, Bandai, Tamashii Nations, whatever, at their peak, and honestly, I can't brag on this figure enough. And the reason I say that is because I am not the biggest fan of Sora. I played Kingdom Hearts. It was a big part of my childhood. That's why I decided to get this figure. But for me to get this figure knowing that the only characters I really fell in love with in the game are Riku and, I mean, I guess I can say Sora, but just, man, I can't brag on this guy enough. I don't know how to put it to you guys. He's pretty cheap right now. I got him for $65, and that's with $25 shipping. So really, I only paid $40. So if you guys want this guy, get him now. I don't know how hard he is to find in the United States, but if you can find him anywhere, I believe he's still up on Nippon for about the same price. So Nippon Yasan, you can find him there. You can find him on AmiAmi. Try Hobby Link Japan. Try Kirin Hobby. Whatever. If you guys need a place, comment, and I will try to send you a link. But this guy is worth picking up. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I don't know any other way to put it. From head to toe, he looks good. Articulation, great. Accessories, decent. I don't know what else to say, guys. I do recommend it. If I had to rate this figure, 10 out of 10, I'm just going to be honest with you. Some people might say, nah, that's too high, whatever. If you don't have this figure in hand, your opinion doesn't matter. I have this figure in hand. I'm looking at it right now. So, highly recommend it. That's all I can say. And this is my review of it. I hope you guys like it. If so, give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on everything you see listed in the description below. And as always, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.